Hey Internet, I'm Kyle, and today I want to show you what I think I would like my signature trick to be. Some people think it'd be the corn dog flip. Those people would be mistaken. If you know me, you probably know the invisible string trick. So the invisible string trick, it's not like the kick flip or the tray flip, one of those tricks that you learn like in a day or so. This one, it takes some time. It's simple, but it's got a little bit of nuance to it. So it requires the invisible string and it requires a skateboard. And you take that invisible string and you're going to carefully tie it to the hanger of the truck, and the grit of string that I use, it's about 80 grit. And so you got to really make sure you double knot it and test that that string is nice and secure. So as I pull up, it lifts up, and then you just kind of celebrate, bask in the glory of your work. And there you go. You've got your invisible string trick right there. And then, you know, sometimes you get bored of your invisible strings. So you take your invisible scissors and you cut them, and that's the invisible string trick. You know, skateboarding is all about progression, so we start small, and you're gonna wanna get yourself some very visible string. In fact, this is a ratchet strap. So take your ratchet strap here, you're gonna hook it right about there, and then you kinda, is this doing anything? And let's see, is it a pull and a twist thing? That sounds right. It doesn't look right. Anyways, so the main thing is we're gonna balance that on our foot, but we're gonna have this here to kind of secure it in place. And you can practice kind of lifting up with your foot, lifting up with your hands. Don't go too fast. I'm what you would call a professional with the invisible string trick, so I'm making this look really easy. But you know, make sure you stretch beforehand. Make sure you eat a full hearty meal before you try something like this, because it is dangerous. What's really nice about the ratchet strap is it's kind of like training wheels. It's gonna offer that stability, it's gonna offer that strength, but this trick, at the end of the day, it's not about strength. It's about the nuances, it's about the finesse and the grace of being able to balance and trust your invisible string. So once you're feeling good, then you're ready to move on to your next string. Still not the invisible string though. All right, your next string, you're gonna wanna go for more of a, you know, a yarn's yarn type of thing. And if you don't have any yarn, feel free to find your, you know, mop or anything like that and just chop a dread off of it. This is gonna be your first good dry run, so you can practice your knots. We're gonna go under, we're gonna try to make a bunny ear, go around the bunny ear. So we've got ourselves a sturdy American knot right there. And now you always wanna test your knot, test your work. So as I lift up, the board should come up. So it doesn't have the same strength here. So I'm really starting to rely on my own skills, my own balance, and my own confidence, because it's gonna be scary, guys. So you really gotta stay grounded, get a really good stance, bend those knees, and you're gonna wanna grip it with pretty much all of those digits in that hand, right? So I've got all my fingers wrapped around it. Yeah, trust yourself. You're gonna wanna breathe in nice and evenly, so that you don't start to get lightheaded and pass out. If you have any hesitation, you might bail. Remember, the last part of that trick is you're gonna have to take your scissors and you're gonna have to cut it. And then consider that a make. All right, and so once you have clocked in the practice with the thick yarn, it's time to move on to something that's a little bit less visible. I'm thinking something like dental floss. And just so happens that I've got some right here. As you can see, my floss is pretty thick. My dentist has been advising me to really get in there. Pretend like you're flossing those teeth, right? And just like when you floss, you wanna tie a knot around the plaque, double knot the tartar, and rinse and repeat. Now this has even less strength, right? So really, this time, you're gonna wanna exaggerate that stance. Really bend those knees and center yourself before you do this. Take a big deep breath. Remind yourself why you're doing this. And then once you're ready, you're gonna balance that board, right? And then there's only one thing left to do. Cut that floss. There you go, you've got your invisible string trick right there. So if you have made it to the end and you have mastered this trick, congratulations. But it doesn't stop here. This trick can go as big as you want it to. You can take it to ramps, you can take it to stairs. In fact, David here, he's got his own rendition of this trick. So
My own invisible string here. But the difference is, mine's got a needle at the end of it here. And what I could do is, once you get comfortable with this invisible string trick, you can put it up through there and pull the string out and then. Oh, okay.